of alien abduction, any cursory examination of the number, the sheer volume of cases makes it impossible to discount them just as a psychological phenomenon. That coupled with the fact that they, not only do the cases of abduction happen all over the world, but the descriptions of the abductions are so self-similar. The description of the almond eyes of the aliens, the gray skin,
and the jolly cheeks, and the red hat. And children everywhere, every year, just keep saying this. It is true.
Is your name Neil?
I'm the team captain. I'm about to do whatever I want.
Team captain, please refrain from this.
You'll have your chance.
I know that one of the primary arguments against one of the primary arguments for it being a psychological phenomenon is that the alien abductions didn't start happening until the 50s, until the atomic age, when we started seeing imagery of them in the movies, and then people started to say that the alien abductions were happening. But remember, that's also around the time that the supposed Roswell crash occurred. And it's entirely feasible that the aliens have been visiting specifically because we entered the nuclear age. That they're here to monitor us because we've now become a danger well beyond the sphere of influence on our own planet's fragile little ecosystem. The preponderance of unified data from all of these things, from all of the accounts of
he doesn't even believe it. It's impossible to listen to him anymore. My heart is going out to him. I'm dying. Listen to a man lie. It's killing me.
Sit back. Sit. I want to believe it.
Take the stop sign and bite down on it. It'll make it easier.
If you think it's hard for you to hear it. Just a little while longer. Wrap up your argument. My argument is that while I understand the plural of anecdote is not evidence, in this case, Big finish. Big finish. You gotta convince them. I've got to convince them. That's right.
Make them feel better. I'm going to say that he's a Mythbuster and he should know.
Alien abduction special, Adam. It's planned for next season, the February to April run of Mythbusters episodes.
Yes,
but it hasn't aired yet, so please finish your argument.
We
found out it's true. What is the other reason that it's true? He's making all the skeptics cry. Somewhere a skeptic is dying. Everyone Twittered a bad astronomer. Michael Shermer even claimed to be, oh no, he hallucinated that. No, okay, stop. And so in summary, I would say
that's wintry.
Wintry is Mr. Randy. Worst thing I've ever had to do.
I think you owe him $5.
I do have a spoon I'd like him to bend, though.
This is like Sophie's Choice for Mythbusters.
Kill me instead.
Yeah.
So, Neil, your argument against.
Yes, please could you read out precise wording on the card?
Certainly. The card says, UFO abductions are real. You argue against this.
That doesn't say what it says on the cards. UFO abductions are real.
Are real. So that is, you argue against.
I didn't ask for my duty in it. I asked for the exact words on the
UFO
card.
abductions are real.
I put it to you. I asked for the precise words on the card. Not my role in this.
UFO abductions are real.
I'm trusting you on this. Keep going.
Members of the jury, the defense rests.
we're going to have real quick, any last-minute arguments on your side from the whole team about actually...
He's not a lawyer.
Just after I was hit by lightning, I was abducted by aliens.
I've got a Hail Mary play here. UFO means unidentified flying object.
So yeah, there have been unidentified flying objects in there.
Well, it also taken. You didn't claim what species might get abducted. I would submit to you that a herd of wildebeest, among whom a helicopter landed, grabbed the wildebeest and flew away, would call that a UFO abduction, having no clue. Therefore, I say UFO abductions happen daily in the last few years.
You just defined what it is, so it's not unidentified. So.
Neil, would you like to counter that?
I think as he was allowed to summarize, I think I should be allowed a quick ceremony, and I have to say that in respect to my honourable adversary, that's precisely the argument I would have used to make it. However, the word real is on the card.
Correct, yes.
So, while hoisted on, unsuspected...
I don't know why we're using these tactics to argue the most obvious thing in the world. We're honest, we're coming in there with so many big guns, and all we gotta do is stand on it.
Let him finish. You want the point, don't you?
Not really. I want to hear him keep talking about UFOs. The point is meaningless. We can win this, and he can do it in 2 seconds, but I want to hear him keep going.
You know what? I will give your team 2 points if you just be quiet for a moment.
We don't want your fucking points. Your points are meaningless to me, Ken.
You know what? If you get 4 more points, we'll end this and you'll get to go home. Neil, your conclusion.
What I was going to say was, if a helicopter hoisted an unsuspecting GNU out of the herd, yes, that would be quite real, but it's only in the context of the semantics of unidentified flying objects, which suggests the nature of the saucer or a piece of pottery, and we've got to go back to the first Gulf War. And remember...
I got it. Don't argue that.
We go back to the first Gulf War and the words of Bush Sr. when he said, "Perception is reality."
I want to know who was dunking down and picking up wildebeest and then anal probing them. Who's abducting wildebeest?
Mythbusters. As he said, that'll be on the special that's coming up when
We couldn't use humans because Discovery said no.
Either that or the same guy who's shipping all those elephant guns back to France.
So we hopped in the Mythbusters and headed up. That's why you were in Alaska.
Wait, are we arguing for UFO abductions being real or being...
You were against.
We're against?
Yes.
Did Neil do that?
So, we're going to turn it over to the audience.
It's in your head.
So right now, who thought that Adam's argument for UFO abductions being real won?
I put it to you that we get another jury.
So,
Yeah, we didn't get to choose this.
So, who was more swayed by Neil's argument that UFO abductions are not real?